With table tennis coming up in just a few minutes, this will be no doubt a highly competitive hour. I mean, I'm sure I have the world's slightest chance of winning this match, but despite my low skill level here, I am terribly competitive, and I think I found a fellow colleague who's the same. Welcome in King 5 sports reporter Jake Garcia.
Thanks
Hello,
for having me today.
Yes. So you're not new to ping pong, I hear. Tell me about these family tournaments.
Today is both a combination of I've been training for this for my entire life.
Oh, no.
And also I'm way past my prime. So whenever I'm at home, whenever there's a high school graduation, a college graduation for one of my siblings, we have a family ping pong tournament. I've won it a few times, as you can see on screen right there.
Ooh.
That's also a broken paddle that
Oh my God.
resulted from the competitiveness of the tournament. It all stems from my brother and me just really going at it.
Oh my gosh, and I feel like that's something to talk about too. When is it too intense in the family? Have you and your brother or family members ever had to take a tea time for being a little too competitive?
Yeah, and I think it only got worse with age. You saw the broken ping pong paddle. That was a result of my brother being upset that I beat him, so he slammed it on the table and broke it. There have also been times where he's thrown the paddle at me. So yeah, it gets really competitive in the Garcia household.
Oh my gosh, how many times have you won versus your brother?
Way too many to count, but I will say these past few years he's beaten me. So I had his number for a really long time, but like I said, I'm past my prime.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so. You're obviously probably going to beat me in a little bit, but I'm going to pick up the paddle with my next guest, but I'm really hoping that you stick around and possibly tag in to help me out.
Let's do it.
I love it. All right, so it's time to get our game faces on because we have a professional table tennis player and a coach in studio with us this morning. Angela Guan was the 2022 Women's Singles National Champion, and we're also joined by Luba Sadotska, the coach of Seattle Professional Table Tennis, the Spinners. Welcome to New Day to you both.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yes. So ping pong, table tennis, is there a difference? People are calling it two different things.
Yeah, well, I just make it easy. You play ping pong, we play table tennis.
Is it because I'm not good?
It's more recreational.
Okay.
I see people hitting it over the table without waiting for the bounce. So there's rules at table tennis. It's an Olympic sport. And also these rackets for table tennis players have thicker rubbers, so you can put a lot of spin on the rubbers, with the rubbers. And versus ping pong, you just hit hard. It's more speed versus spin.
Okay, I love it. And Angela, how did you get involved in this sport?
Yeah, my mom played in professional training school growing up in China, and then my grandpa introduced me to the sport when I was around 11 years old in our garage.
Oh my gosh, and is that kind of how you transitioned from it being a hobby to professional?
I actually did gymnastics for 6 years before table tennis.
Wow.
But I grew up in the Silicon Valley where there's almost table tennis clubs all over town, so.
That is incredible. And do you travel a lot, I imagine, for this sport, or what does it entail to be doing this professionally?
Yeah, Major League Table Tennis has brought me around the country. We travel once a month for matches, and if there are tournaments in between, players also fly out for those as well.
I love it. And tell me about the team, the Spinners here.
Yeah, so Seattle Spinners is one of the 8 teams that are part of the Major League Table Tennis, and there's 2 divisions, East Division, West Division. So we're on the West Division. Actually, Angela is on the East Division. She plays for Princeton Revolution, but our division includes Portland, Seattle, Texas, and Bay Area. So 4 teams on the West, and we meet once a month, and then we compete. So right now it's a very important weekend because we are playing for the playoffs. We are very close for those. So the first two teams on each division, they will meet in the finals.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And was it a challenge putting together a team, or did you find Seattle is, just has a ton of elite athletes?
Well, actually, the players, the Major League Table Tennis, it's the first major league of this sport in the United States, and it attracted players from all over the world. So Seattle Spinners team actually is made from players from the United States. There's a female player from Puerto Rico, and then we have Nigerian player, and then we have Swedish player, Canadian player, and Czech player. So they travel from all over the world. So that's how we made a team. So they were drafted by coaches.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And how challenging is table tennis for someone that's not familiar with it, like myself?
I think there's a lot of nuances, such as spin, speed, balance, core, and even footwork like any other sport. So I feel like the more you play, the more there is to learn and improve. So that's what makes it hard.
Oh my gosh, definitely. Anything you want to add, Luba?
The better it gets, the more physical it also becomes. So people think that table tennis, it's literally just recreational, but again, the training and the better you get, the faster you get, then there's fitness involved.
And
Oh my
mental
gosh.
game as
Yeah,
well.
well, yeah,
So like
a
any
huge
sport.
part.
Oh my gosh, well, I don't know if any of those are good and I'm in heels, but show me the ropes today. What are some tips that you would
Okay,
show
so
me?
maybe I'll just start first how to hold the racket.
That's probably a good start.
So if you put your index finger and your thumb out, and then I place the racket in between those two fingers. So exactly, and these three will
Oh.
grab it. So this is called a shake hand grip because it looks like you're shaking a hand.
Okay.
So now you have a better feel. You are not holding it too tight because
Oh, I am
you
holding
also
it
need
tight.
to.
Okay. I'm
You
getting
need to be a little
stressed.
bit relaxed.
Make sure
Okay.
it's not too tight, not too loose.
Not
Yeah.
too, okay, you can't
Yeah.
grab it. And then you were
Yeah.
saying footwork too. I need to be moving around.
Well, that we don't do the footwork today.
We won't worry about that today.
But you put the ball in your palm. So the major thing that people do the mistake is they drop the ball down there, but you hold it in your palm and you have to toss the ball up when you serve. That's ball number
Oh.
one. So it has to bounce on your side and then the other side first. So if you put it in your hand and then you try to bounce it towards your side first and then the other side. Well, that's the mistake that people make. They let it bounce, but the contact has to be made with the racket first.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I feel like we should bring in Jake because you guys are way too good for me. Okay, watch the ball, watch the ball. That's like the main thing.
Yeah, eyes on the
Jake,
ball. There you go.
come in. Oh, you have
Okay.
another ball. I
Yeah.
feel like I need to put a ton right now in
Here,
my
can I
pocket.
grab that paddle?
Okay, we're bringing in the big guns. I'm told this is fast, so we hope.
Let's
Look
go.
at your stance. You're even like intense right now. Okay. Oh,
There you go.
I'm just happy I'm hitting it right now, you guys. Okay, okay.
right.
One more time and
Go
then.
ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh.
here.
Well,
Let's-
remember when I told you these rackets are very spinning?
I'll
so
serve
don't
to
hit
you.
so hard.
Okay.
Don't hit so hard. I'm smacking it. Okay, Jake, you got to go against a pro because although
that's
that
not-
was
that was
pretty, that was pretty darn good. Angela, I feel like you got to come in,
Here,
or
I'll
Luba.
take this
Yeah.
side.
Yes. Okay, we gotta see what the pros can do. Don't go easy on him.
Oh,
This is making me feel better. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, very nice.
oh.
So she
Here,
found your
one more.
weakness.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. What is the longest that a game has ever gone? I feel like the rallying is a lot better than obviously I was doing.
I've actually played a match that lasted almost an hour and a half. We went expedite. That's when you exceed 10 minutes within the first 18 points of a rally. So then a third umpire is going to come in and expedite the whole match.
Oh my goodness. Sid, we have someone special off the side, and I feel like Angela and Sid, we gotta see how fast we can go. Although Jake, you did us proud at King 5, me not so much. So here we go. Oh wow.
So right now they're playing forehand to forehand. Angela is putting some spin on the ball. Sid is blocking. So you can change the speed, you can change the spins. Now they go to backhand to backhand. So
This
this
is
is the way
incredible.
to practice and improve. Repetition is the key.
2-2.
I'm literally mesmerized.
And she's twiddling the racket because she has a different rubbers on her racket. See how she's changing the grip.
Are people getting tired? They don't even feel like they're breaking a sweat right now. Wow.
Take the studio down.
That is so amazing, you guys. And Major League Table Tennis will host its first ever Washington competition this weekend, February 23rd through the 25th at the Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett.